Hey friends, welcome to the She Sounds Like Me podcast. We're your hosts, Rachel Leigh Hoffman.
And I'm Sila Grace Hoffman.
We're a mama-daughter duo that works together, plays together, and tries to figure out this crazy world together.
Yeah, Mom. And we're super grateful you could join us today. This is the She Sounds Like Me podcast.
She sounds like me.
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 Welcome to the She Sounds Like Me podcast.
Whoa. Hold up, Mom. Before we get this party started, we gotta let them know the goods first. Friends, if you like what you hear, subscribe to this podcast on your chosen platform. Give us a 5-star review or join our conversation online at She Sounds Like Me on the socials and at shesoundslikeme.co. That's .co, not .com, because somebody already snatched that one. Okay, Mom, now let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right, Sila, here we go.
1, 2, 3, testing.
Word.
What's the word on the bird? What's the word on the bird?
Word on the bird is, this is launch day, Sila. Our official launch of the She Sounds Like Me podcast starts now.
Yes.
Right now.
Right? Yeah, right now.
But for those on the inside, they knew we kind of already started.
Yes.
It's called a soft launch.
Soft launch.
A soft launch.
A soft launch.
But now we are official. I guess I would make this a hard launch. I don't know either. But
It's the launch day.
it's the launch day. And because today marks the 9th anniversary of the International Day of the Girl.
The International Day of the Girl.
Do you remember what this year's theme is?
It's My Voice Can Change the World.
Pretty darn close. It's My Voice, Our Equal Future.
Right.
Well, I think at one point it was My Voice
Can change the world.
Yeah, but we just took a look back, and obviously this is being pre-recorded because it's September. But this will officially launch on October 11th, 2020. And at this point, UNICEF, the incredible world organization that's sole mission is to save children's lives and the betterment of all kids all over the world, that are active and have been for many, many, many years in over 190 countries globally. Their mission is to support kids all over the world and do that through education and resources, health, wellness, and well-being.
Right.
Today, they are celebrating the International Day of the Girl, and you can check out more of what's going on with UNICEF at unicef.org, or what's happening live in New York at the UN Center right now is a Day of the Girl Summit.org, which is normally a live event, but is virtual this year, as most things are.
Yeah.
This year's theme. What is it again?
My Voice, Our Equal Future.
That's right. Equal, because why?
I think equal because girls and boys should both be treated fairly and equally instead of somebody getting more and somebody's getting less just because who they are. Yeah.
Yeah. There should be no gender bias.
Yes. That's
Right.
what I was trying to go for.
And I would say the same goes for people that don't identify with either gender,
Right.
right? Equal, because we're human.
We're human. Just because you're a girl doesn't mean boys should be treated this way or that way or vice versa. It doesn't seem fair.
Oh, it's not fair, for sure. And not only from a gender perspective, right? Which means what you identify with, either boy or girl or non-binary, right?
But from the color of your skin.
Oh, absolutely. Equality for all, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's something that we believe in to the core, But sadly, there are places and people in this world that don't.
At all.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like, it's just hard to explain. Makes me feel like I'm actually going for this for the real heart. Makes me feel like those people are dumb and stupid and have no heart or soul. Makes me feel like those people just don't get it.
Yeah, makes me feel like that too. But that's not what we're about.
Right.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
And so today we celebrate the International Day of the Girl. And not because we need our own special day, but because for many, many years and for centuries, for all of human existence, women
Didn't have equal rights to boys.
Right.
And especially black women didn't have equal rights to white people.
That's also true. And a shame.
I know.
And so hopefully we can start teaching our generation, the younger generation, that's...
Hi, I'm over here.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
Not
And it'll be through raising awareness on days like this that we teach our children. So you and I spent a lot of time doing some research, as we usually do through story reading and history and things like that, and identifying strong characteristics of good people, but also the strength in women. So, Sila, what does it mean to you to be a girl?
Being equal and being able to look up to people all around the world who have made big differences in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you love, or does it mean to you to be a girl today?
To me, what it means to be a girl is to be equal and to just be a human. Be you. Yeah. And being hard and soft and smart and having the ability to have a big heart no matter what you're going through. And being able to be strong, sensitive, all the vice versas, all the switcheroos, all the differences, and all the times.
So you get to be totally complex.
Woo, 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 I'm bending in half.
Mythical, magical creatures we are.
Yes. To me, being a girl means being creative, imaginative, making mistakes, being messy, having a creative mindset, and being able to tell stories anytime and anywhere. Being able to laugh with people, have fun with people, and just be calm, be excited, have all the best feelings, and just being the person you want to be instead of somebody else wants you to be. Be who you, in your heart, want to be.
It's beautiful. That's what it means to be a girl in your eyes.
Right.
From the eyes of a 7-year-old. I must be doing something right.
You are.
What makes you most proud of as a girl?
Being brave and smart and adventurous, and being a creative person. Being the person who will raise their hand high when the teacher calls on somebody.
Yeah. That makes me proud of having a daughter, too. So, speaking of that, and that's what makes you feel most proud, you've got a lot of really incredible women in your life.
Yes.
What are some of your favorite qualities of great girlfriends or teachers?
Or
Yeah.
anybody.
Or role models?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm asking the questions here.
Oh, sorry.
So what are some of your favorite things about those people? And you don't have to tell me who they are yet, because I'll ask that in a minute.
Yes.
Because I'm the interviewer.
Yeah, you're the interviewer. Today, I am the interviewer.
I am, and you are the interviewee.
Yes.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite qualities of great women?
People who are kind, smart, strong, funny, goofy, adventurous, talented, brave, daring, bold. I know those words basically mean the exact same thing, but still.
But they give you a different feeling,
You're
each
right.
of them,
Yeah.
right? And they care deeply, I bet.
About you, and they stand up to you, and they help you when times are tough.
Yeah. They stand up to you or stand up for you?
Stand up for you.
That too.
Yes.
I like somebody that'll stand up to me and then will have my back the second I need it.
Yes.
It's called loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Very important attribute of a good person, and especially a strong woman
Right.
or girl. That's right, Sila, nice. So, speaking of those role models, who are some of your favorites? We reread a lot of awesome stories.
Called the Rebel Girls.
Yeah, Rebel Girls. If you are not familiar with Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls, I think it was the most funded self-published series on Kickstarter in history. Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls now has 2 or 3 series. They've got an incredible podcast. They've got some great new releases, a fantastic website of resources.
Books. They've got 2 amazing books.
And they're one of our absolute favorites. So if you haven't checked them out, go ahead and do that today. Rebel Girls, we'll drop some information in the show notes. But for you, Sila, who stands out to you? Who are some of your favorite role models that you think about or look up to on a regular basis?
First off, Michelle Obama. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She is a great role model. She is just amazing in all the ways.
Michelle, if you're listening, holler at me, girl.
Yes.
Who else you got in your bag?
Taylor Swift is one of my favorite singers.
Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay.
T-Swift.
Yeah.
All right. Who else you got? Who was another role model, favorite of yours?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, yeah. She's amazing.
I know.
She's amazing. We watched some videos of her recently.
Yes.
Hopefully she goes the distance with us on the Supreme Court. Justice Ginsburg, what a force. Her stories are incredible. Talk about
Amazing.
perseverance and fighting for equality, for women's rights, for human rights.
Right.
She, pun intended, sets the bar.
Yes. Another one of my favorites is Greta.
Oh, Greta Thunberg.
Yes.
Yeah, climate change activist.
Yes.
I think she's only 15 now.
Yeah, she's about 15 or 12. Not sure. But
I think she's 15 now, but when we first started listening to her, she was 12, and talk about a girl with a positive voice. Yeah.
Then one of my other favorites was Misty Copeland.
Mm-hmm.
She's a really famous dancer.
Mm-hmm. She had overcome some serious adversity
Yes.
because of the color of her skin, because of her ability and her background, and went on to be one of the best dancers of all time.
Yes. And one of my other favorites is Ruby Bridges.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine going to school?
With 4 bodyguards having to, protect you from all the racism just because you were a little black girl.
Yeah. Unbelievable, right? But
Uh-huh.
she overcame that and went anyway and stood in the face of that
Yeah.
and said, "You're not going to stop me from my education." Nothing more incredible than that.
Yes.
Good one, Si.
And another one of my favorites is J.K. Rowling, also known as the writer of the Harry Potter books.
Yes. Yes. What was that fun fact we found out about her?
She is a girl, but she got turned down from a bunch of, I think it was her,
Like book deals, right? Or
Yeah.
from her publishers?
and she finally found one, but she was a girl, and they were afraid boys wouldn't read her books if they knew she was a girl. So they had to change her name to J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
No.
And now she went on to prove them wrong.
Yeah,
Because what's your favorite book?
Harry Potter.
Right. And
It's
doesn't
my
that
favorite.
and doesn't that make you stoked to know a woman wrote those incredible? They changed her book series changed children's literature forever.
I know.
And they're incredible. Millions, hundreds of millions of people all over the world
Yes.
fell in love with her
Hundreds.
creativity and her ability to write the most magical stories, movies, books.
There are 8 movies and 7 books. That is a lot.
We might need to fact check that. Was there
It's
8
true.
books?
No, there's 7 books, 8 movies.
What happened to the 8th book then?
She's still writing it.
JK girl, get on it. We've got fans waiting. So that's a great one, Sila.
And my favorite character and inspirer from that book is Hermione Granger.
Right. Why do you like Hermione?
She's got some major talent. Major talent.
And spunk, huh?
Uh-huh.
I love her too.
She's my favorite.
So those are incredible role models.
I'm not even done yet. I
Oh.
have like one more.
Okay, who else do you got?
Beyonce.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, of course.
Yes.
She is, I'd say we get in formation with Beyonce.
Get information.
Also paving the way for women of color in the music industry, but as a mother, as a wife, as a business person, as a sister, as a daughter. I mean, you can't say anything but great about Beyonce. Queen Bey.
But those are the people I haven't met yet.
Yet. Okay. Do you have some others then?
Yes. A lot of my family members are great role models to me.
Really?
Like you,
Oh.
my grandma, my other grandma, my aunt, my other aunt, my other aunt, and so many others. My Aunt Nancy has taught me to be thoughtful and love like nobody else. My Aunt Sarah taught me how to be crafty and imaginative. Yeah, I love those great people who inspire me that I know now and that are in my family. My Aunt Steppy teaches me to take care of women. My Bubby, which is one of my grandmas, teaches me how to take care of animals and plants. My grandma Nanny teaches me to be an entrepreneur and be creative and host people correctly. And you teach me to be a better girl. You teach me to live your dreams. You teach me a lot of things.
Thanks, Sam.
And I love you for that.
Oh. I love you for that, too. You teach me how to be a better person.
Yeah.
That's amazing, Sai. I'm so grateful that you have so many great teachers in your life.
Me too.
Super grateful for them.
I'm surprised, all my teachers that I've gotten have all been Teacher of the Year in all my schools. Every teacher I've had.
Yeah, you got kind of lucky like that. It is hard work out there being a teacher of any kind, but now probably more than ever, right? In our lifetime anyway. And on top of that, you've gotten dealt an incredible hand of teachers that are exceptional and really care about their students and the job that they're doing. I would say each one of them have been a role model to you and really fostered a love for learning and education. Again, I couldn't be more grateful for them.
Me either.
So what are some of the things that you love about the women in your life today?
I love that they're fierce and strong and can make it through some pretty tough times.
Yeah, I'd say.
Especially now.
That too. Yeah. What are some of the things that they've taught you in your young life? You old soul.
Old soul?
Yeah, that's what you are, baby. What are some of these things that you've learned from these role models in your life?
They've taught me to always be strong and bold when things are down. Taught me to always stand up for each other and not think you're overwhelmed. To think the right things at the right time and be yourself. Like I said earlier, don't be someone you don't want to be. Be someone you want to be and not someone somebody else wants you to be. Just be who you are inside. Let your heart's fire burn. Yeah.
I love that. What would your heart's fire burn to be when you grow up?
It would burn to be one of those amazing heroes at work. A vet, a doctor, a firefighter, just a mom working at home, trying to figure out this crazy world. A teacher on the other side of a screen, trying to work to figure out how to help their children. Kids struggling to figure out what's on that other side of that screen. What's in the other wall of their mind. What's blocking them.
You would want to be the person that helps that?
Yes.
I think you will be.
Yeah.
Well, happy International Day of the Girl. I'd say that's a great way to start it, Sila.
Yeah.
Happy International Day of the Girl.
May it be every day. Equality for everybody, every soul, every heart.
Yeah, I would agree. So this is the first of many conversations between us girls. Yeah. Not really the first. This is the first official day. And we'd like to drop some resources for any of you listening that would like to teach your children, yourself or your girls in your network around you how to be more aware and to be more of a contributing woman in this world. Some awesome resources will be in the show notes today.
Yep.
We've got a new episode coming out every week. We hope you'll join us for the She Sounds Like Me podcast.
And have an awesome day. And
if you've got any resources that you could share with us, we are definitely here to open and learn. We're constantly hoping to teach ourselves better and expand our minds into other incredible role models out there. Whether they're the teacher in your hometown, the cashier at your local grocery store, or one of the greats that have been written about in many, many storybooks.
Right.
We want to know from you, what makes a role model come true to you? And, where will that take you in your world? So drop us an email at hello@shesoundslikeme.co and let us know how you're feeling about this. If you'd like to join more inspiring stories about girls that change the world for yourself, your community, and your girlfriends, you can join the conversation online through our Facebook group. Now, there's 2 Facebook pages out there for She Sounds Like Me. We've got the Facebook page for the podcast, which is a Facebook page, but there's also a community conversation going on Facebook groups. So jump on over there and search it. You can find the link in the show notes. She Sounds Like Me is a community group dedicated to raising positive awareness, telling positive stories, and amplifying our voices through social media, but just in our collective community. So we'd love to see your stories come alive there. So head on over to the Facebook group and let us know who's changing your world, and share some incredible stories of women and girl power for us to read about. And maybe we'll share them on an upcoming episode.
Yeah.
And thank you for celebrating with us today.
The International Day of the Girl. Girl power. Thanks for listening and have an awesome day.
All right, before we head out, a quick shout out to the awesome friends that lent their voices to our vision at the top of each episode. She Sounds Like Me is produced by Creative Catalyst Media, LLC. And as always, if you like what you hear, subscribe to our tribe online at shesoundslikeme.co and find us on social at She Sounds Like Me so we can connect directly to you.
Thank you so much for your support, friends. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. And have an awesome day.
Yep, and have an awesome day.
Thanks for... I know.
Hold on.
I know.
I got something.
I
gotta say something. I gotta say something. No, I gotta say something first. Let me say something first.
Yeah.